Hey, what's going on, guys? So a little update on the GMC. Got the bushings over at Brian's house. Kind of mentioned in the first video. He's making the inserts for me. So we decided to go that route instead of order through LMC. So I think overall this will be a better fit for the truck. So that way we can kind of say a majority of the parts have been custom made or made by hand, I guess, if you want to call it. Been pretty busy working on my daily and getting my other car ready for the show. Not this coming weekend, but I believe it's the weekend of the 10th down in Oregon. So I got a couple other things lined up, so hopefully I'll have my fourth car here this weekend. One of my buddies is moving out, and that's where it's stored right now. So I'll get more into that later, and I'll just show you what else I got going on here. Alright, so here's my 2012 Jetta. It's on A-Ride. This is the car that I take to shows. Probably doesn't look like it now because it's all dirty. Rained over here the last couple of days, and yesterday anyway, and she's filthy. She needs a bath. But it's on A-Ride front rear. She sits pretty low. Definitely needs a little bit more work. I got to touch up the wheels on the passenger side. I got a little too close to some curbs and got some nasty rash on there now. But you know, just pretty much it's just the stock base model Jetta S with a 2-liter single cam 8-valve motor. I try to keep the interior pretty clean. As you can see, the seat there looks pretty dirty. I got to clean that out. Back looks pretty dirty. Needs a good detail, you know, through and through. So I used to daily this car until I put it on A-Ride. Well, even after I put it on A-Ride, I still dailied it, but you know, just wanted to keep the miles off of it so the A-Ride doesn't have any malfunctions while I'm driving. I got this guy here, 2002 Mazda Protege 5. I'll get more into that here in a second. But this thing's on A-Ride. As you can see, here's the trunk setup. It's got the AccuAir X02 mounting system. I'm running that. You can see the VU4 valve block. I am currently running the switch speed system on it. I was running E-level, but I didn't have the sensors hooked up at all the whole time I've had it, which has been about 3 years. And one of my buddies was looking for E-level, and he had the switch speed and he didn't want to pay the upgrade price, so we kind of made a deal, and that's how I ended up with this. But I'm actually waiting for AccuAir to send me a new ECU. I believe they shipped it out yesterday, because this one's acting up, and they have no idea why. So they're just going to send me a new one. I'm going to send that one back. I'm actually going to redo the whole trunk setup. So instead of it just being the floor, the wood like this, it's going to be it'll be both sides. So over here, I'm going to take all this carpet out here, and I'm going to redo the side, the back, this side over here, and even up here is going to have some wood on it. And I'll be running 4 Vire 380s, 2 5-gallon tanks, and most of this will be hidden. I haven't quite finalized how I'm going to do it just yet, but I have a good idea. So it'll definitely give me a lot more trunk space, and it'll definitely look a whole lot better. Yeah, so there's that. Pretty excited about the show season coming up. So, and here's the daily. Needed a lot of work. I still gotta put it back together. You might be able to see inside there, right there. You see the bare strut tower on the inside. So I gotta put all the plastics back in the trunk because I replaced all 4 shocks. I did lower control arms in the front, tie rod ends, and front and rear sway bar end links. So hopefully that solves that issue. So I'll be able to drive this around more and not have to worry about, you know, an alignment issue or shitty shocks or whatever. So definitely looking forward to show season this year. Like I said, we got the show down in Oregon the weekend of the 10th. That's Kicking It Old School. It's a really awesome show. I'll have some footage of that. And then there's another show in Oregon July 28th, excuse me. That's we're relaxing at the Rock. It's a 3-day show. Definitely looking forward to that. It's going to be a good time. But I'll have more updates on the GMC as they come, hopefully sooner than later. Just waiting on those bushings and the sleeves to get back so I can get the cat mount and do the motor mounts. and stuff like that. So if you want to see more of that, stay tuned. And like I said earlier, I'll have an update on the 4th car that's coming home. That's another car that's pretty close or has a lot of sentimental value to me. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in the next one.